Hello everybody, this is Craig of 9 Volt Games, and today for the Gamerholics, I am going to be reviewing Shovel Knight, which you're seeing right now is actually the PS4 version. I got a physical copy of it. You can also get this game on the Wii U, the 3DS, Xbox One, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3. Shit's available on everything. Steam, yes. I think? I'm not sure. Anyways, so this game is pretty much everything that you grew up with if you're my age. Rolled into one game. I've actually seen this game before and wasn't really that interested in it because there's a shit ton of great indie games out there and you just can't get to all of them. This one really got my attention because Nintendo agreed to make it an amiibo. Making an amiibo without having any functionality in an actual game is a pretty fucking big deal, especially for an indie game, so I wanted to check it out. And it is literally every NES game that I can think of that I enjoyed as a kid smashed into one. You got the level design, overall level design kind of feels like Ghosts and Goblins and Mega Man mashed together. Same goes for the battle system. You know, the pogoing around on your shovel is reminiscent of, you know, DuckTales. The boss fights in here remind me of Mega Man, except that you don't absorb their powers. You can buy power-ups that actually makes it kind of feel like Castlevania, especially with the throwing of the anchors. And, you know, you got this one that I don't have in here, but this is clips I've taken while I was playing the game. You'll see it later on. I actually use it. It's a horn that clears out all enemies around you. Kind of reminds me of Holy Water. So there's a lot of stuff in this game that if you grew up on NES, you're going to really appreciate. And the best part about it is that this game is hard as fuck. Really hard. Like, this is one of those games that's going to fuck you and you're going to like it. It's essentially, I read a review that someone said that it was Dark Souls in a side-scrolling format, and I was like, yeah, right. I played the first couple of levels or boss fights, which is the Order of No Quarter. That's the group of bosses in this game. And I was like, it's not so bad. And then you get to the third one, and you realize that you're truly fucked if you die in this game in an area. Like, if I were to fall down and die right there, see those bags? That's all, pretty much all the loot that I gained throughout the level. If I want to keep the loot, you need to not die. If you do die, you need to recover that loot. As you can see right there, I just gave up because I didn't want to fall into a trap where I had to repeatedly keep dying. Because that's one thing, it's like Sonic. When you get hit, when you die, essentially you lose all the gold and shit that you get throughout the game, or throughout the level. And if you don't recapture it, then you will not finish the level with it. So if you want to buy shit, upgrade your weapons right now, you know the Shovel Knight is blue. I'm playing as a red one because I bought new armor. If you want to buy all that stuff, you need to do good in the level. You need to get all your gold and blah, 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 and finish with it. So it does make it hard if you die in an impossible area. Like I die here a few times, you're going to see. But when you do finish a level in this, and you finish the boss fight that's at the end of pretty much every level... I died in such a ridiculous way right there. At every level, you feel a good sense of achievement in the game, and that's one thing I really appreciate out of a game, especially when you're playing a single-player game, feeling like you accomplished something. Like I love all the bosses in this game. I think the bosses are great. I think the design of the actual game is great, considering it's still an 8-bit game, and the music that accompanies it. This boss in particular, I really enjoyed and felt accomplished killing him. Mainly because it was such a bitch to get to him. It was fucking hard. I almost gave up on the game at this point. And he was the last of the Order of No Quarter that I fought. Because you can, you can't pick the way you do it, but you're given multiple ones to choose from at a time, and he was the last person that I did. So this one was, this level itself was really irritating. That's why he was the last one. But, like I said, you get a sense of accomplishment. You get to relive the old glory days of gaming, and you get to do it on a next-generation console. I mean, that's great to me. I think everybody should try it. So, if you have not played Shovel Knight, do yourself a favor. Pick it up digitally, or if you're a collector like me, take the extra $10 and go buy a physical copy of it. You can't do wrong. I mean, if you like games that are a challenge, and you like single-player games, and you like indie games, and you want to support this resurgence of hard games in the gaming community, you should definitely check this out. By the way, you're seeing on the screen my character flashing out where you couldn't see him. That doesn't do that in the game. For some reason that only did that during the capture. I have no idea why. Apologize for it. But yes, pick this game up. Thank you guys for watching.